Over the weekend, the messaging felt very chaotic. Today, it sounded controlled. And now everything comes down to one question: what actually happens on Tuesday? There are several different ways this can play out tomorrow. And be aware that one of these ways is that nothing happens. But remember, doing nothing is not really nothing. It's not acting. It's still a really big decision. And in a moment like this, that decision, like all the other options, carries big consequences. Because right now, two completely different things are happening at the same time. Behind the scenes, real negotiations are going on. From what I've seen today, they are far apart and not likely to make a deal by the deadline tomorrow. Back channels are still open and very active. Messages are being exchanged. Both sides are still talking. But at the exact same time, the threat of military action has not gone away by any measure whatsoever. It's still very much on the table. Over the weekend, Trump put out a Truth Social post that scared the world, not just aggressive, but in a way that felt outside even his normal tone. The wording, the level of threat, it was so strong, so undiplomatic that it genuinely shocked people across the globe and raised real concern about where this was going. Then today, he stepped out in a very long press conference, 70 minutes long, and the contrast was really obvious. He was calm, he was controlled, he was very measured in his tone. He was full of energy and not exhausted and acting strange like last week. He was still tough, still signaling the same outcome if there's no deal, but clearly aware of the reaction about his posts and his health, and clearly trying to bring the temperature down on both. And yet the message itself did not change at all. We don't have clarity. We don't have paths moving forward together. From here, there are only a few ways this can go. First, talks continue, and we have no deal tomorrow. That's a possibility, and no strike, and just more time. The deadline passes quietly, and everything gets pushed forward. That's a possibility. Another possibility is some form of action happens. Not a full-scale escalation, not third century level destruction, but something targeted, something symbolic, and something meant to send a very clear message without triggering a full collapse into a major war. Third, something bigger could happen. A miscalculation, a preemptive mood. Iran could strike in a big way the Gulf states, even before Trump does anything, or a response that goes further than expected. That's a scenario that changes everything. And this is where things could really start to spin out of control. You can see other countries get involved, China, possibly Russia, and who knows who else gets pulled in. And suddenly this isn't contained anymore at all. This turns into something much bigger, something global. Where we are right now in this moment feels like one of those points in time, and it really does, that comes before something historic happened. History had a day like this in August 30th, 1939, the day before everything changed. There have been others, moments where the world was on edge, watching, waiting, and not fully understanding what was about to unfold or the consequences of that. They just knew no good was likely to come from it. Today is different, though, not because anything good will come from it, but because the world is far more interconnected than it was back in those events. Information moves instantly. Markets react instantly. One miscalculation, and you could see reactions in seconds, not days. Markets could crash in seconds, or incredibly dangerous weapons get used that nobody was seriously thought was anybody was planning on. And the other difference is how advanced everything has become. Decisions happen so fast now, and so once something starts, it can force responses, and not from places currently in the fray either, and almost immediately. And that's what makes this moment so difficult and so dangerous. And because everything is still in motion, talks are happening, decisions are being made, deadlines are approaching, though, and yet we don't know what path this is going to take, or even if the decision makers do yet. But one thing is clear: whatever happens next will not stay isolated. Tuesday may not tell us everything, but it may tell us what direction this is going to go. According to Trump today, if he decides to take full action and bomb Iran, nothing will happen until late in the day, Washington time tomorrow. We are very unlikely to know anything till at least 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow on Tuesday, I mean. There is nothing if there is nothing of consequence, I'll do a video on Wednesday as I normally would. If there's something serious tomorrow that we know in reasonable time, I'll make a video and put it out to inform you. So we're on the edge of something. We just don't know what that something is, and we don't know what the consequences of that something are. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. That is the best way to support this channel, and be sure to like the video, share it, comment below, and we'll see you either tomorrow or Wednesday.